Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show. We're going to take a look at a great application for emergency situations. It's called iDistress. When you launch it, after you have it all set up, really easy to use, slide to activate. This application is going to send out text messages, emails to the contacts that you pre-select, and then it's going to automatically dial your emergency number for wherever you are. So in my case, it's 911. I have went ahead and set up the app so that it does not call 911, because when I played with this app the first time, I accidentally called 911. Thankfully, I hung up really quickly and did not have any repercussions due to my mistake. So recommend, if you're testing out this application, that you set up the emergency number as something else other than 911. You can also set it up as a phone number to a contact, so maybe a cell phone number or something like that. Does not have to be an emergency service. It could be a phone number to anything. So we have our instructions here, really simple, shows you how to set it up. We can go into settings here and enter in that information. So let me scroll up here. You type in your contact's information, or you can go and pull it in from the contact if you have them in your phone already. Set your emergency number, and when you're done, hit done. Now all I have to do is launch this application, slide it up to activate it, and it goes and notifies the world that I'm having issues. It lets my contacts know, and then also sends text messages out, SMS messages out as well. So let's go ahead and slide this up to activate. It is now sending out those messages and then calling that number, which of course is not real, so I've just ended that call, and it closes the application. So I have another phone here that has received a message. So if I go down and look at that, I can tap on that message, that notification. Oh, look at that. Just having problems with my T-Mobile phone. Wouldn't you just know? There we go. Alright, so our message, it says, Jared Hill has activated iDistress. It gives kind of an estimate of where that location is at, and all that good stuff. So I've gotten a text message now, and an email as well, and I know that Jared's in trouble. Thankfully, I'm not in trouble, because I don't have this set up right for a real emergency situation. So this is a great application to have. It works really easily. I mean, you do have to be able to launch the application and slide that slider in order for it to work. But it sends out all that information really quickly. It can send out text messages. You can set this up. You could set it up if you're pregnant and you need to send out, kind of an alert. In any situation, this could be of great use to send out the alerts, especially if you tell the people to possibly expect it. Let them know that you've set them up in your alert. When you actually go and set this up, they will get an email sent to their email address if you have set up an email. I also just received my alert email that went to my email address as well. When you set them up as a contact, it sends out an email with the subject line, I have added you as an emergency iDistress contact, and then it just says in the body, this is a quick note to advise you that you've been added to my emergency contact list, and then it explains the application, and then also gives a link to where they can learn more about this application. So very cool the way that it does all this stuff for you. So as long as you know their phone number for SMS and you know their email address to send a message to, then you're going to be able to get that information over to them. Then of course you could always talk to them and let them know as well. So iDistress is a great application. Pretty much you can set this up easily, as I just showed you, and then use it to send out alerts should you have an emergency happen. And then of course this could potentially be a very life-saving tool for your iPhone. So definitely recommend that you give it a look. iDistress, it's a great application and inexpensive, so check it out.